You guys cannot tell what I'm looking at, but what I am looking at is my chicken coop. I'm sitting in my car, so those blue lights you see are actually just like a reflection of the dash on the window. But my chickens saw me pull up and came up to the fence to greet me, and I absolutely love that. That is a thing that just warms my heart more than anything else. Good night, little girls. This is in our bathroom. It hangs above our toilet, and it's perfect and so wonderful. And no matter where you're standing or what you're doing, they're judging you. Hello. It is Sunday, so I told you I would do my update on my New Year's resolutions on today, this Sunday. But first I want to kind of give you an update on life in general. I have my phone flipped over the other way because when I have it the way I'm used to, I always try to accidentally call emergency services because the assembly that holds my phone on my tripod squishes it. I didn't want to dig out the ring light for this video because that's a whole ordeal. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at you. We all know this is a struggle for me. Yesterday was day 6 of 75 hard, and I screwed up. We probably shouldn't call it that, but I did, I guess, fail 75 hard, which means that I have to start over. So I decided that today I was just going to take the day off from, like, it's not that it ever caused me any kind of stress, but I just wanted to have a day in between to kind of regroup and stuff, and I'm okay with it. So we're starting 75 hard over again tomorrow. No changes to my plan. The screw up wasn't because of the plan, it was because of my schedule. That's fine. There's a remedy to it, and we're just starting over tomorrow, and I'm okay with that. And actually what happened was I made this really cool just Stitch from Lilo and Stitch cake. The gal ordered it last minute, and so I knew that I had to work the night that she ordered it, and then the next night, and then the very next morning early I needed to have it done so I could deliver it, because she lives like an hour or so away from me, and so I met her halfway-ish. The cake ended up taking me like almost 6 hours to make, but that includes bake time. I was able to bake off the cake layers before I went to work, got home, did the cake, baked the cupcakes, because she also wanted 24 cupcakes, and made all the icing and decorations and everything, and I'll show you in the video because it's so cool. It's, people who create, everybody I've heard is always like, oh, the newest one I make is always my favorite, and that's maybe not always necessarily the case, but this one now is my new favorite. And I got to take that turntable on its maiden voyage, so that was really cool. I just got out of a soak in hot bathtub because let's talk about avocados for a minute. I'm not an avocado fan, right? Like, I eat them because they're good for you, and there's certain times, I think I talked about in one of my videos about how like there's a feeling I'm like seeking out when I eat food in my stomach, and avocado, if I do avocado, this is like a thing I've been eating all week. Avocado with some sushi rice and some nori crushed up into it and soy sauce, and it's just like a ghetto style sushi bowl, and I like it. And that I was eating that all week. I had acquired 2 avocados from the grocery shopping store last Sunday, I think. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The one avocado lasted me all week because I'm not eating like a whole avocado at a time or anything. I think I cut it into quarters and had, so 4 times. Anyway, so tonight for dinner we had like deer steak, and then green beans, and I made rice, my due date rice. He doesn't like to do the sushi like bowl thing. He does like when I make homemade sushi. I should make a video on that. Maybe I will after payday. I got those 2 avocados, and I guess I just didn't think about it. I was looking on my counter where I keep my fresh produce, and I was like, oh, there's still an avocado here. So I cut into it, and it was like sort of kind of dark on the inside, but not like moldy or stinky or anything. And I was like, that's no big deal. Like, you can eat brown avocado, it's oxidation, whatever. I tend to have an iron gut. cut the thing up, made my sushi rice thing, and I just got like immediately sick to my stomach. Weird pain, like almost like food poisoning. It's a little more dramatic than how I feel, but I was kind of out of it for a little bit, and I finally have decided that it's probably because I ate that questionable avocado, because I have a hard time, like, I hate food waste. I hate food waste. It's the hardest thing for me to work at a restaurant and look at the amount of food waste. The amount of food that goes into a trash can at a restaurant is horrid. Anyway, rant over. Basically, bad avocado soaked in a hot bath, watched some YouTube, almost fell asleep. My dude gets really mad at me if I fall asleep in the bathtub because of danger, allegedly. Got up and thought, well, I need to shoot my Sunday video because I know that my Saturday video is still in the queue and I haven't even posted for Sunday yet. So here we are at 10:30 at night. Oops, my bad. So I'm guessing there's gonna be 2 to 3 videos coming out tomorrow, Monday, or 2 on tomorrow and 2 on the next day. Sorry. I wasn't too worried about filming this video because I've been patiently waiting for yesterday's video to upload. I think that's just going to be an ongoing struggle until I can maybe start to get videos in queue like 3 days ahead of time. Oh, back up for a second. I had something I wanted to say about the food thing quick. So I was thinking about it. I was in the tub and I'm like, so this diet I've been doing, we're going to throw out the keto aspect. I don't think it's, like I said, we're not staying keto, but we're using some of the principles. I'm just not going to use the term keto anymore. I'm going to go back to, you know, the video I posted early in January where I talk about when I started to eat like whole foods, no junk, etc., etc. That has stopped this thing I've been struggling with where I have like horrible feeling, like pain in my stomach when I eat and like almost bloating. It's like this weird indigestion thing until today, and I think that is due to some buttercream sampling I was doing and the bad avocado, etc. I didn't grow up eating junk food either, so I feel like when I go back to the junk food situation, I potentially may be more sensitive to it than like somebody who grew up with like mac and cheese dinners and McDonald's and things like that. Like, we had a big family, so out of necessity, we ate home-cooked meals. We ate a lot of whole foods because like my dad had a big, huge, glorious vegetable garden. My dad hunted. We had pigs and chickens and rabbits. That's how I grew up. And even after my family moved into town off the farm, I guess what I'm trying to say there is like I have like some sort of weird sensitivity to that I don't honor or recognize, I guess. I think that solved my issue, and what I'm saying is I'm gonna get back to that. The only like cheating I did on that is I ate some like Jell-O fluff salad off the salad bar last night at work. I ate some buttercream because today I made my Valentine's Day samples so I could take pictures, and then my mom had these like, ooh, these delicious, like, you know, munchies, like it was like a store brand version of it with like little Doritos and Cheetos and pretzels and stuff. And I ate some of that when I was over there. Although yesterday's video, I'm pretty raw about how I was feeling. But you know, after I got that out, and that's probably like the best purpose of that video, I feel a lot better or more like centered in my mindset around it. So that's good. Okay, life update. Now let's talk resolutions. I have not told my dude about the YouTube. Again, there's a couple times where I thought I should, and now I am getting this anxiety. Like, I have been doing this for 6 months and I haven't said a boo to him, and he's gotta have suspected some stuff, but it is what it is. Lose 100 pounds. I have lost 8 pounds, 6 to 8. You know, I weigh myself every day. It changes daily. It is what it is. So just gonna keep going with what I'm doing for right now. Daily chores. I cannot believe, now that I have started a bakery in my home, the amount of dishes I do on a daily basis. I believe that I told you in yesterday's video about how my dude and I had a conversation about how he wants to eat a certain way and my diet desires don't necessarily line up, so we'll we're gonna eat like similar meals but separate meals, if that makes sense. We did it before, but that creates a lot more dishes too. So I feel like I never get out of the kitchen. I will get that down, or I'll just have a stack of dishes and only do dishes once a day, which is how I should do it. I don't like dirty dishes being in the kitchen. I have a kitchen full of dirty dishes right now, which I probably won't do till the morning. I haven't been shooting my bow. Did I tell you that my dude put the thing on my bow? I don't remember what day he did that. Now that I'm bringing that to my own personal attention, I will put 5 arrows through that sucker before I go to bed. Daily video, you know, the hiccups are out of my control, but I've been pretty good. I feel great about it. So daily skin care, hair care, and my night routine, getting back on track with that has been cake. Right back into it, and I feel better about it. My skin is starting to kind of rebel. I talked about it in my night routine video that when you change up your skincare, my skin at least fights back a little bit. That'll clear up next. It's probably almost done. Close the 3 rings daily. Today will be the 2nd day of the year that I haven't done that, because once I started feeling sick, I just decided I didn't care. I didn't care to. I'm not going to. I have 0 minutes on my green, and I'm not going to go run on the elliptical for 30 minutes today. I'm just not going to do it. I don't have it in me, and I'm okay with yoga daily. It hasn't been every day, but I have been doing yoga. The 2-ish newish outfits a month has to be put on hold until I can figure out how much I will be like typically bringing in from the restaurant and the bakery, and where I have expendable income if I do. Dental hygiene on it. I brush my teeth probably 3 times a day right now. You know, they say brush twice a day, but I've started to just like try to make it my habit to brush anytime I eat, or eat an actual true meal, because I just want the habit there. Go Insta, haven't worked on it. I think I posted 2 reels earlier in the week of my dogs, and I posted a reel with the stitch cake. I actually was like pondering that earlier today, like what I should do. I feel like I need to niche down on Instagram more than anything else, and I don't really want to, and it's always easier to do that stuff in the summertime because I have such a more like photogenic world that I'm in, so need to work harder on that. Grow Bakehouse Co. So very exciting. Like I said, I was working on my samples today. I just have to, like, you know, dot some I's and cross some T's, and then I have a post that'll go up with my menu. So that's awesome. On Facebook, Grow Assisting ETC. I don't know what to do about that. My 1 lead that I had doesn't call me back. Mentioned that, so I need to put some thought into some other leads. But I was talking to a girl that I work with, and she does this thing where she transports pets. Well, she transports, like, if somebody buys a puppy from a breeder in the local area and they want it in Florida or Portland or whatever, she puts a bid in on it, and then if she gets it, she delivers the animal, and she does like 1 or 2 of those a month, and that pays most of her bills, and then all the restaurant money is her fund money. And I'm thinking, like, I get 3 days off in a row every week. I can totally do that. I need to look into it. I mentioned it to my younger brother because I thought he would enjoy doing it with me, but we haven't been able to have a conversation about that. So I don't know, maybe I'm being unrealistic. Who knows? That's a lot of my life. Yeah, I need to just I'm gonna do it right now, cross work at home transition right off that list, because that was really based on the previous job that I had, and that's not a transition thing anymore. So that just has to go. Wake up early, didn't do it, but thinking about it right before I turn the camera on. We're gonna start 75 hard over again tomorrow. So I'm gonna get up. I'm not gonna get up at like 5 a.m., but I'll probably get up at like 7:30 tomorrow, which will make me feel like I've got control of the day, and then we'll go from there. Oh, you know what? Back up, pause. I have to finish telling you my update. I got distracted. Okay, so it took me like the 5 and 9, and it was like 5.5, maybe 6 hours, really, honestly, with that whole cake creating process on Friday night. So then I got 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, because I went to bed at 5 and I got up at 8. And so then I got everything all lined up, car packed up, went and grabbed my mama. She went with me to deliver the cake. And then we like went to a store in the town and then came back, and I was like, okay, cool. I totally have enough time to get 2.5, 3 hours nap in before I have to get up and get ready for work. And my dude was at a buddy's house working on some shelving that he's building for us, which I can't wait to show you, but it's not time yet. And that person works for the electric company, and I was literally asleep for 10 minutes and my phone goes off and he's like, I need you to like kind of tidy up the house if it's a mess and stuff, because I'm bringing my buddy over. And I was like, I seriously just got to sleep. I've only had I've only been out 10 minutes. And he's like, well, he can come over and we'll probably not be inside too much. I just want to make sure everything, looks copacetic or whatever. I was like, well, that's not gonna work because he was telling me I could still sleep, but the dogs were gonna bark and I knew it. And so basically he kept me up and I didn't get any sleep. And then I had to go to work and it was really rough. And that was the main reason that my day was shot. That was the main reason my day was shot for the 75 hard, because I just did not have it in me to do my workouts, and I didn't take a picture, I didn't whatever. So yeah, I probably could have, right? It's the mental toughness program, but it wasn't gonna happen. Okay, back to the list. Experiences, chiropractor, massage, etc. I've been scolding myself all day for not calling the chiropractor last week, but that takes money, so that's our hang up for a lot of these things. The end. Downsize we're working on. It's not like I actively did anything this week, but I have to paint the dining room, so I'll probably be getting rid of some junk, which leads into the next one, which is remodel each room. Paint the dining room this week, have all the stuff, grow food. Can't do it yet. Complete projects. That's basically with the dining room thing. Dogs trained. As I have said, I have been using my outdoor workout as time to also train the dogs, and we literally just go up and down the driveway and run and walk, and it's been really good. It has made a big difference in Ruger, who is he's such a good boy and he's so eager to do and learn, and he wants to have the task to do, but it makes him a bit defiant once he gets tired. But then once he sleeps, he'll sleep for a good long time, and then he's a good boy. I have been drinking a gallon of water a day. I have not missed that one time. 10-minute walk after meals. I have been doing it, and that's that. Except for today. I did not do my 10-minute walk after dinner because I almost just couldn't even stand up. I decided that I needed to take a hot bath to kind of relax, and then in the bath I realized that I hadn't talked to you today. So here we are, and that's that, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Ooh, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, so